Welcome back. Welcome back to the Olga S. Pérez Show. I'm your host, Olga. And we have to talk about this. I know. I didn't want to say the T word before. Didn't want to say the T word. I'm still debating whether I should say it because I'm convinced that they let me know in the comments if you're here. Whether you're here for a minute, you watch the whole thing, leave a comment. I will read them and I will respond live. Because that's what it's all about, right? So let's see who's here already with me. Yay. Yay. All right. Hey, AC Nelson, glad you're going ahead with this today, exclamation. Yeah, I had to. Especially, I read your comment and I was like, oh, yes. And I didn't want us to have to miss each other. So I'm glad that you were able to make it. Yes. Hello, Pixel. Enough time to listen to the FBI raid by Bryson Gray and Tyson James. Yeah, I put that on my list. Ooh, you think I should do it today? It would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Okay. All right. Let's see. AC Nelson to @PixelFan. I know you're from Europe, but this is an unprecedented, in the U.S. We don't normally do this. This is what we call a witch hunt. Oh, for sure. Political persecution, witch hunt, horrible. I don't care whose side you on, who it is. My first take, nothing happens by coincidence. And I'm going to tell you straight out the gate, they've been trying for a long time, and they really want Americans to fight with each other. And astrologically speaking, the planets are in those positions, just to put it to you in a nutshell. And in fact, many of the energies that's been happening for the last year, 2 years, is what happened, the exact same planetary positions where we're at the time of the American Civil War in 1776. And there was other, key historic moments in this country. So this is a big deal. So what's inevitable is the universe, right? The energy that's out there. What's meant to be is going to be, in the sense that the energies are there, right? How we deal with them, how we react to them is pivotal, which I'm sure you guys already probably read or heard or seen some broadcasting about that, where there are several people that are saying, do not use violence, because that's exactly what they're looking for. And this is beyond politics, guys. This is beyond politics. I mean, I don't know if you've seen some of my videos when I talk about the WEF, and I'm still wanting to make a whole live about going deep with that whole crew that are truly instigating everything in the entire world. And if you guys are on this channel, you probably already know that, so I'm not going to reiterate. But let me say, let's see, Pixel Fan, I'm following U.S. politics closely since Trump started tweeting the witch hunt, unquote, never stopped since he won the election. Absolutely. And I can't believe they all pretend that it never happened. Like that Hillary Clinton didn't say repeatedly, and all the mainstream media, the corporate media, CNN, CBS, they're all like, he's not the president. No, this is, it's not legit. He's not legit, right? I'm not going to repeat myself, but let's see. Let's get into this. So AC Nelson, I know you wanted to chime in. So let me know. Yeah. Let's see. AC Nelson, laugh out loud, exclamation. You know that the planetary conditions move us every 240 to 260 years. Average being 250, which we're approaching. Yes. God is so intelligent. Yeah. Yes. And one of the things I always say when people are just like, oh no, or they're just in their la la land, I guess, or they're half zombied out, or whatever the excuses are. They're in their life, they got their own problems, right? But I'm like, every empire ends. And there's a lifetime too, about 300 to 400 years. But before the total collapse, it didn't happen overnight. The Roman Empire, great example. And the whole bread and circus. I think we said this. We talked about this in one of my other lives too, about how the Romans literally, hey, let's give them free entertainment, the gladiator, and free bread and wine. But who's making the bread and who's making the wine? And you can't sustain that when more than half are not working. And the government just overspends like this new bill, right? With the inflation, supposedly the cure to inflation is to spend more money. I mean, that's, you know what? I'm going to dive right into this. I'm going to screen share because that's exactly where with the whole T guy, again, I don't know if I still should say it. But just look at these people. Just look at these people. First, let me read a tweet by Ben Shapiro. Not that he's someone I follow all the time, but I like that he just abbreviated it. You guys see me? You see what's going on? Good. Just want to let me see. All right, you see this? So after days of silence, Merrick Garland, he says, ordered the code red and lectures us on distrust of the FBI. Who doesn't freaking know the FBI is corrupt and it's been corrupt since forever? And how are they still in power? Why isn't it ended? Like, we just talked about this as well, right? Was it yesterday's live or the day before? I'm losing track now, guys. But with this whole, everything has to be revamped, or maybe I even mentioned it earlier in the live this morning or this afternoon. Okay, sorry. Going back. So after days of silence, Merrick Garland, he says, ordered the code red and lectures us on distrust of the FBI. 5 minutes later, we get leaks to the NYT about the contents of the warrant. None of this is about trust building. Yeah, you think? But moving on to my next guy, the guy of the moment here. Let's see. Guy of the moment, Mr. Garland. Mr. Garland, look at this guy's face. Can you please just look? How are these people in power? I would never hire this person. If I did, or if they've been around and I'm taking over, they'd be gone. I mean, just what makes us think that this face, and I'm not judging the book by its cover. I'm asking you to use your intuition. How is this person, how are they exuding intelligence, communication? Do you feel anything good about this person? Did they make you feel like, wow, what a great person, what a hero, what a upstanding human citizen, right? And then he starts talking. Makes it even better, guys. Makes it even better.
Justice Department has filed a motion in the
motion to unseal it.
The Justice Department has filed a motion in the Southern District of Florida to unseal a search warrant and property receipt relating to a court-approved search that the FBI conducted.
Does he not look like he's shitting his pants? Does he not look like he's shitting his pants? And what I mean by that is that he's scared. Look at him. Look at that body language. Look at his head. That mousy voice. And you're the Attorney General. I mean, I know people have referenced the clown world, but can we say, like, I just don't want to just put a post and a tweet out there saying, oh, we're in clown world. I mean, matter of fact, I found a Twitter account that's called Clown World or something like that. You guys probably know it. If not, look it up. I think they're doing a great job with this. Not that I follow them, but I found it. I'm like, seriously, this is clown world. This is such a joke that I'm not talking politics here. I'm saying reality check, everyone. Reality check. Time to get together. Stop playing the two games. Clearly, you're enjoying the game. But shit's going to hit the fan in a second. And I know you don't see it coming because that's what happens to humanity. They just don't see it coming. And I don't want to mention something historical that happened in Germany where people didn't believe it either. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Earlier this week. That court-approved search that the FBI conducted earlier this week. That search was of premises located in Florida belonging to the former president. Copies of both the warrant.
What a wuss. He's just such a wuss.
And the FBI property receipt were provided on the day of the search to the former president's counsel, who was on site during the search. Upholding the rule of law means applying the law evenly, without fear or favor.
Is he medicated? He's taking some kind of drugs.
For my watch, that is precisely what the Justice Department is doing. I personally approved the decision to seek a search warrant in this matter.
Garland.
And you know what? Isn't that funny that they're talking about the other articles that are coming out, right? Because more and more comes out every day, as we know. Totally programmed. Timing is perfect. Really? Come on. I'm not 3 years old and believe in Santa Claus, and neither is anyone on this planet. I'm sure of it. If they are, they just cannot believe it. They just refuse to believe it. Again, I always use the cheating comparison because that's, it's a common thing. People can relate to that, like, no, she's not cheating on me. No, I just didn't see her in bed with a guy. They're just friends. He was rubbing her back, or vice versa. So I get it. I get the cognitive dissonance. This is a fact. I've studied it. I've used it in my consulting, and it's a real thing. But when you take people away from the two-party system, right, and you just take them, take a step back and really look. Just ask yourself these questions. You know what I mean? If you just take it there instead of you and me and he and she, right? It never goes anywhere. Oh God, I always forget that again, I'm so used to like the super chats where they just go in. I'll get there, guys. I can't wait. I hope it happens soon. All right, going back to this. So here's another one, news clip. And this is the one, and shout out to AC Nelson. I know I sound like I'm all over the place, but don't worry, I'll come back to it. I'm going to come back to it. There's no way. Because what I was saying earlier was, you notice the same rhetoric, which is nuclear. Do you remember that? In 2001? Weapons of mass destruction. If it's not a nuclear, it's a virus, and it's going to kill you, you're going to die. I'm okay with dying. But let's talk about where did it come from, who's responsible, and these little weasels are still out there. And here's my thing. Everybody in the mainstream media for a fact is lying because they're all getting paid to lie. So I don't know why everyone or anyone has cable. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. And why do they turn it on? Because I can watch it for 2 seconds, no matter what channel it is, and I get sick. I literally, I'm not even paying attention. And their lingo and they're spewing venom the entire time. It's like, do your job and tell the freaking news. And can you do your job and actually make sure that what you're saying is true? But we already know that they get paid. And it's a propaganda machine. But see, everybody says that. What I'm sick and tired of is everyone saying the same thing. Well, we have, just like anything, what we don't consume, they can't survive. So let's stop consuming it is what I'm getting at. All right. Okay. Next. Shout out to AC Nelson for sending me this link. I was going to do it the other day and I totally forgot because I ran out of time. And here we go. All right. So, Hillary Clinton fundraises off Mar-a-Lago raid. I'm not surprised. But I'm wondering why not everyone's talking about this. How come I'm not seeing it everywhere? Like I said, when they want something to be everywhere, it's everywhere. And including everyone else, no matter what side they're on. All right, I'm going to push play to this one, guys.
Yeah, she tweeted, quote, "Please, folks, stop calling it a raid." Joe Concha joins us now. Joe, what should we call 30 federal agents coming in?
Stop calling it a raid. Do you see what I mean? They're like cat fighting all the time. I have no respect for these people. They should all be called out. People should be trolling them, not canceling. I'm not for canceling anybody. Nobody should be canceled. Let everybody be. You don't like it? Turn it off. Switch the channel. But, I mean, we know they're a dying breed. And they're desperate. And that's why the only thing they can do is slander. Just tell the news.
Into a private residence, gun blazing. According to the left, should we call this a recession? Should we call this a woman? What should we label this, Joe?
Interesting. I'll take what is a raid for 500, Todd. Look, almost every news organization has rightly called this a raid, what we saw at Mar-a-Lago. New York Times, Washington Post, Associated Press, Reuters, CNBC, Politico, Fox News, because when you have...
Here's what I'm saying. That's what gets me. And that's what I would love for people to do. Pay attention to the words they're using. It's all in the words. And the words will always show you, oop, fake, oop, propaganda, oop, political, oop, oop. It's always the words. Now they're toying around with the raid word.
Have agents rushing into a property who are armed, and you have all the lights flashing outside, and they don't even allow lawyers in this case, lawyers for Donald Trump. That's very raidish to me, right? But to your point, yeah, it's like not calling a recession. It is what it is. It was a raid. And if this was only about obtaining documents for the National Archives, they just gave Donald Trump rocket fuel for his reelection bid. But perhaps it's about something more than that. Harold Ford Jr. said it best on the 5 yesterday.
I just caught that comment out of my eye, and I'm with you, Pixel. Pixel fan, I hope it's true that the security cameras recorded the whole thing. Absolutely. I mean, it's so wrong in every single way, regardless of putting it all in a nutshell of saying that this is clearly a witch hunt and it's not an opinion. These are facts. I would love for anyone to tell me the contrary. But again, this is also a distraction for us. Now we're all paying attention to this. So, I mean, these people get off on this. It's not affecting their life. They got everybody's money. You know, harassing him, he's fine, right? He's got security. He's got the money to protect himself to deal with all this. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's okay, but
let's wait for the facts to come out before drawing any definitive conclusions. But for now, the reporting says that it was about obtaining documents, and that's a whole bowl of wrong if that's the case.
Well, after...
Oh, yeah. I love that one. Documents at a beach house of nuclear level. And boxes didn't I read somewhere? Did you guys read that? Where it was like in his shed or something like that? The beach room or something? What? I mean... They must be laughing their asses off when they get off the TV. They must be laughing their asses off. I'm serious.
Sanders posted that tweet. Some of her colleagues started calling it a search. And I guess the logic is that a raid makes Trump sound like the victim here. Is that what this is all about?
I think the fear is on the left, on the Democratic side of media, is that if this is about the Presidential Records Act and the FBI eventually confirms that.
Yeah, AC Nelson, I read the same thing. See, we're never going to get the facts. And when we get the facts, it'll be way too late. Yeah, this is definitely, AC Nelson, this was nothing less than an assault and a raid. AC Nelson, didn't you mention in one of the comments about your experience with this and what you knew about this? Did I miss that? I'm looking for the text or your live chat about it. Pixel fan, Trump Jr. said just that in an interview on Rumble. AC Nelson, they had more than 30 agents, right? And the guy wasn't even home. They had agents in the air and the water, close to 100 agents. Uvalde, how many cops did you need for that? Okay. Let's see what else he has to say.
Wow, we really didn't need to go in the way we did we, right? FBI, right?
Yeah,
made for TV type of theater, because it really raises the expectations to those on the left who want to see Donald Trump eliminated, taken out of the 2024 race, that, oh boy, wait a minute, maybe we overplayed our hand here, as they have so many times with Trump. Again, it would only be a launching pad for his 2024 campaign if he decides to run, but it seems like he does want to run. You don't hold rallies if you're not going to run, but that seems to be what's going on right now.
Right.
You also probably don't do things like this if you're not planning on running. Hillary Clinton using the Mar-a-Lago raid to cash in, now selling merchandise with the slogan, "But her email." She tweeted yesterday, quote, "Every but her emails had her shirt sold. Helps our partners defend democracy, build a progressive bench, and fight for our values." Just saying. Look, I think instead of taunting, she should be thanking her lucky stars she wasn't, raided for her agreement.
Again, even this guy, why are you acting like this is a talk show? Like, isn't this supposed to be the news? It even says Fox News right there. But look at him getting all, wound up. Like they're getting off on this.
Egregious document violations. But, Joe, when you look at this, do you...
And her and her hat. Wait, let me go back to that hat. And how are people thinking this is cute? Hillary Clinton tweet. Every, in quote, but her emails, hat, or shirt sold helps at Onward Together partners defend democracy. Again, about words. People use that word. They do not know what democracy means. Democracy means that the people have a vote. They have a say. It's a part where it's a unity. It's a collective decision. But they're using it as that's the side. This side. Which the side that you're telling me is, I don't really want freedom. I don't want independence. I want you to take care of me. In a nutshell, socialism. It's, it's all intertwined, but I love that they use democracy as it sounds good. Democracy. Let's have a democratic, discussion. You see what I mean? It's such a shield for shit. Like MAP, male attractive person instead of pedophile. Same shit. Build a progressive bench and fight for our values. Yeah, your values. I get it. How is this not insulting? She burned her email. She burned her laptop or whatever. You guys remember that? And she doesn't look this way right now. Isn't that something? Another fake bitch, just like everyone on Instagram and social media with 50 filters. What? No. I can't stand for this. Look at even the look on her face in this post that she posted, or whoever did it for her, where she's like, yep, I got away with it. I got away with it. Because you all are just nothing. I'm in charge. Us over here, we're in charge. We work for somebody. And as long as we do what they want us to do, we continue to stay where we're at, have all this money, and nobody can get us out of here. Never seen anything like it, except for like in third world, that kind of a thing.
Rated for her egregious document violations. But, Joe, when you look at this, do you think that she is raising money to run?
Well, I think she looks at the Democratic field, Todd, and sees, okay, my competition is either Kamala Harris, a vice president that somehow is more unpopular than the president himself, Pete Buttigieg, who presides over the transportation industry and supply chain, which that's not a record you want to run on, Gavin Newsom, we've talked about the bumper sticker, I'll do to America what I did to California, Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and says, hey, that's a division I can win right now, right? So, look, I have two rules. Never play cards with a guy named
That's what she looks like. Now, that's what she looks like. Right? That's what she looks like. Gunler, welcome. Let me see what you got. Oh, my God. Equals Orange Man good. Oh, that's good. I like that. I don't think I've heard that before. Orange Man good. Really? So infantile. They can't even be creative enough. If you're going to attack somebody, and that's the thing. See, to me, I never cared about this guy. But the more they attacked him, the more I cared. I don't like people beating each other up. And that's it. That's seriously. If the other side was getting beaten up, I'd have compassion. Of course. And that's what I'm talking about here. You're bullies and you're nasty and you're full of shit. And I'm telling you, I'm going to say it over and over again. They're in the back right now laughing their asses off. Just like when AOC pretended to be attacked in the bathroom, she was laughing her ass off too. They love acting. They get paid to do nothing. It's amazing. And what do we do? Because like we talked about before, what are we supposed to do? If we do anything, they're going to lock us up. They're going to persecute us. We have to stand united because, trust me, even the people that are on this supposed other side don't realize that when they start being hungry and realizing, oh, the government isn't going to help me. Yeah, exactly. But I understand they weren't educated. They didn't, they were indoctrinated to be this way. Like the video we just did today, right? The System by Tom McDonald. Yeah, baby. I mean, I'm gonna actually post that on my social media as soon as I get a chance. I mean, that is gonna be my new obsession this week or this coming week, is that video and posting everything in any way and clips all over the place. I mean, that video is so needed now more than ever. I can't believe I missed it. Like, I didn't watch it right when it went live. But hey, it was meant to be. See, timing is everything, my friends. Thank you for being here. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that we don't miss each other, because I randomly come live and you, me, it's about us, okay? It's about us. And if you're coming with hate, I will gladly, beautifully, gracefully escort you out of my chat. Because even you deserve love. All the haters. They just need love, you know what I mean? I get it. But not in our sphere, guys. Nope. Not under my watch. Oh my God. Laugh out loud. Yes. Margaret, welcome back. Let me see. Oh. Margaret Sargent, we're in capital, in quote, constitutional republic. Yes. We're not a democratic anything. Yes. Sorry. Guys, I don't mean to yell. Yes. And I was getting there. You just took it out of my mouth, Margaret. Thank you. I couldn't have done it better. Yes. I mean, and that's the other thing I tell my friends and my clients all the time. I'm like, listen, let's not even talk politics. Go read The Republic of Plato. Just read it. And we'll start there. That'll be a good beginning for you. AC doesn't. Oh, I agree, Margaret. I stand corrected. Oh, I guess. Yeah, forgive me if I can't keep up with your all chats, but I'll be watching this on replay and be watching your chat later. I love it. I love how you guys talk to each other. Let me see this. AC Nelson, we're not a total democracy. We're a democratic republic. Oh, that's why. Right. That's why she. Love it. You guys are the bomb. So, okay. I think we got the point with this clip. Let's go to this other clip.
$20 for any hat. She's charging $32 for these hats.
See what I mean? Like, I don't need you to go in the commentary. Like, again, you're just at the same level as the supposed opposite. No. These guys shouldn't be joking at all, man. This is sick. This is serious. They should not be joking at all. Or making fun of anybody. People should have a straight face and be very serious, very, very strategically focused. And no violence. One of my favorite quotes from Einstein is, the way to peace is not through war, it is through knowledge. So we can beat all of this by sharing knowledge. All right. Next clip I got in line. See what you guys have to say about this. Let me see. This guy. This was one of my favorites today. You see it? All right. I would enlarge it, but I think when I do that, it takes over my whole screen. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Because when I do it on my desktop, it just takes over the whole screen. I can't see anything. Okay, all right. Okay. Let's see. Did you guys see this one? Let me know. Well, I guess before we do that, let's read by Kristen Unfiltered at K. Vendetti. Democrat mega donor Steve Kirsch explained why he's jumping ship from the Democrat Party on Fox with Tucker. My friends are dying, and quote, the most dangerous vaccine ever created by man. Oh, F. Fuck. I shouldn't have said that word. Again, these words. All right.
Did the Democratic Party start going south with you?
Well, when they violated my trust, Brian. They told the agencies, the FDA, the CDC, the NIH, said that these vaccines were safe and effective. And when I started seeing my friends die and be injured, and I started looking at the data, there was no question that this vaccine is the most dangerous vaccine ever created by man. It is 1,000 times more deadly than the smallpox vaccine, and that's too unsafe for people to use. And I could not get even a single minute in front of any Democratic congressman. The best I got was that Ro Khanna gave me to a staff member who took 2 months to get back to me. And when I asked if she had read what I had sent her, she said, no, it disagreed with the CDC, so it's not right. And so I didn't really read it. So that's as far as I ever got.
But you didn't stop there. You did your own research. What did you find? What did you find was effective? And what was the reaction when you put it out there?
Well, and what I found was that hundreds of thousands of Americans have been killed by this vaccine, and millions have been injured. And, they're
I guess if he said the word, I might as well. What am I going to do? Bleep it? Again, going back to cognitive dissonance. And the more that we are not complacent and let everybody tell us, well, this is the way it is, it's like, no. I'm losing friends left and right all the time. Like every week now. I thought it was just during COVID. Or, again, I don't even want to say that word. But, and I'm not losing them. I'm personally going, I'm done. I can't deal with this. Meet me halfway. When they want me to read a book and talk about it or watch a movie and talk about it, I do it. But they with this kind of stuff, they don't want to do the work. And it's like, I don't want to argue. I'm not here to argue. I love my life. You know what I mean? Life is short and sweet and simple. Like every moment it should be like the last. Why should I waste my time? They just drag you down. But I'll tell you what, me going by, that tells them something. Even if they don't get it at the moment, they'll get it.
Clearly, you are more likely to be injured or dead from the vaccine than if you were unvaccinated. So what they're saying and what the reality is completely opposite. There's a conservative radio show commentator, his name is Wayne Root. He had a wedding 8 months ago, and he had about half conservatives half of his, they're all pretty much conservatives, okay, but half were vaccinated and half were not vaccinated. And he found that of the 100 people that were vaccinated, he had 26 people who were seriously injured, and he had 7 people who died. And in the unvaccinated group, he had 0 and 0.
So, Steve,
now,
we don't know.
Boom. Boom. And coming from a Democrat. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want to know, if you don't know, you don't want to know. And that's on you.
Statistically impossible,
right?
If the vaccines are safe,
right? So we can't verify those numbers. These are numbers that you have. But in turn, the Democrats who you funded exceedingly won't even return you.
I guess that was the end of it. How about this one? Oh. Here's another clip from A Nation in Decline. Trump hits back with ominous video following FBI raid. Now, guys, you know how I like to do stuff live. I haven't watched this yet. Did you know about this? Is this just
in the wake of the unprecedented raid on his residence? Former U.S. President Donald Trump has hit back with a new video vowing to save the nation, which he claims is in decline. His party accusing the Justice Department of a...
Okay, see what I mean? A nation in decline. All right, Captain Obvious, seriously? So, as much as what they did to him is wrong, and that means they'll do it to all of us, and we already knew that, we see story after story of people just getting screwed. Even in Canada. I mean, again, we think they're a little different than us. You know, wherever crazy stuff happens, you know, people getting detained, people getting their banks raided and all that kind of, like, every day it's happening. We all know it. But it's them. It's not me. It's them. But as long as it happens to them, it will happen to us. That's a fact. That is the way life rolls. That's how the cookie crumbles, people. But here, again, not trashing him. Mr. T over here, the orange man good, oh my God. But a nation in decline. I mean, is he being like, you know, diplomatic? Okay. I can stand behind that. But let's call a spade a spade. It's not a nation in decline. It's gone. It's out. It's been gone. It's been out. The Americans are not running the show here.
Politically motivated attack.
And I'm an American.
As the FBI encircles the former president, he issued this dark and stormy warning.
We're a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party.
A campaign-style video describing America as a nation in decline as he continued to tease a 2024 run. Top Republicans threatening a probe into the Justice Department, claiming the raid was a politically motivated attack.
I was just going to say, so even what he's saying in his video, we're still playing politics here? I mean, he could have had the choice to not run. He could have the choice to just get out and retire and make his life easier, make money, doing so many other things. No doubt about it. So I do think that there's a purpose that this guy has a need to be in this. I do, regardless of all his flaws, we all have flaws. I smell there's something deeper in here and not nefarious, believe it or not. Even if he wasn't perfect, he's not perfect. Like almost that he has his calling, he can't help it. Some people can call it egomaniac. And I do believe he's got his ego for sure. Egocentric. He's a Leo. Again, we talked about astrology. No, he's a Gemini with a Leo rising. I stand corrected. And so, yeah, I could totally see this guy's energy. I get it. Player, whatever. Womanizer, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can change. You change all the time. And we don't know what he's dreaming. We don't know if he sleeps at night. We don't know what's going on really deep down inside. But I have a feeling it's much deeper. And this is just the facade, guys. This is all a facade. When everybody thinks they know everything, we don't know shit. We don't know shit.
This did not happen without Joe Biden's explicit approval. The White House approved of this.
No one at the White House was given...
Yeah, I love this. That's the other thing. You always keep hearing, because Biden this, Biden that. Biden's not alive, guys. Biden is not functional. Why can't they say the truth and say the Biden administration? That would be more correct. And then we could go and talk about who's in charge of the Biden administration. Because these people, look at these people. They're clearly not in charge.
Heads up, no, that did not happen.
The FBI search.
I'm so convinced. I'm so convinced. You sound like you really are telling the truth and you got it. Mm-hmm. No.
To be focused on the mishandling of classified documents. If convicted of such a crime, it would bar him from the presidency. The threat handing Republicans a new political weapon, future electoral interference.
The FBI sent agents to the home of a former president, the leading contender to be the nominee for 2024.
I feel violated. The whole country feels violated.
This, merely one of several investigations Trump is facing. A federal appeals court today ruling the House could gain access to his tax returns, something the former president has
Oh, again, another classic tactic. Did you guys know that's how they got Al Capone? Did you know? You know what? I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to look in the chat. Because I love you and it's all about us. I think I got one more clip. No? I got another clip, but it's a different topic. I'm going to save that one for another day. It's been going viral, though, because I do think that I have a request to do the Bryson Raid song, right? But hold on. First, I'm going to read your chats. Then I'll do the Bryson Raid. The Bryson Raid. The Bryson Gray featuring Tyson James music video called FBI Raid. So definitely, I'm going to pull it up real quick to have it ready for us. Let me see real quick. I haven't watched it again. Haven't seen it. Totally new. Fresh. Off the boat. In the gate. Hold on. All right. So I'm going to see your chats, what you guys got to say. You guys could be totally annihilating me over there in the chat, and I have no clue because they don't pop up automatically. Help me reach more people by liking, subscribing, sharing, recommend it. It's all about you guys helping me with the algorithm because YouTube is a... But hey, I'm here. I got to show up somewhere, right? All right. Let's see. Ooh, Margaret. What'd you say? What you got over here? Margaret Sargent, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a Republican form of government. Margaret, thank you. That was awesome. Oh, AC Nelson, absolutely correct. What about the end of the Article 3 near the end where the government can't tax us outside of wartime? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to have to do another live just about that, too, with that new bill, right? With the fighting of inflation and hiring 80,000 or so tax agents that can carry guns. Why isn't everybody shitting their pants right now? I'm sure everybody's probably going to the beach. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm here. This is some real shit. We are on, forget the classic sentence they've been using lately, unprecedented times. Yes, it is. True. But this is time to be present and be a part of our communities and confront our congressmen and our governors and the mayors and be like, hey, what do you think you're doing? I can't believe they were celebrating. I'm going to do a video about that, especially Kamala Harris's reaction while she's telling, we just passed this new bill. I mean, again with the clown world, but I'm not saying it to be, judging and critiquing. I'm saying it because you can't have a conversation or an honest, mature, serious conversation when you look at these people. You can't. So anybody that comes to me with their I think this and I think that, it's like, look at this. Just look. Just look. Like, come on now. You know better. It's like, you're just saying it what? Could you feel important or something? Because you feel like you're a part of something? You're part of the human collective consciousness, okay? Start there. Oh, let's see. Welcome, Gemini 25X2. Oh, are you talking about that was a powerful video he put out? You're talking about the Bryson Gray one? Ooh, all right. Well, I'm gonna get to it right now. Let's see. Yes, that's coming up next. Thank you, Pixel. Margaret Sargent article, AC Article 3 is the I can't talk now. It's Friday. It's the judiciary. English is my third language, if you guys didn't know. My dad was in the Navy. I know, because that's the next question always follows. Where are you from? I think you're American. You sound American. Okay. Part 3 of the original Constitution. Oh, yeah. You guys are going. I'm loving this. Thank you so much, guys, for chatting And I hope everyone that rewatches the replay, make sure to read everyone's chat in the live chat. Super awesome. Really good intel, info, insights, facts. But no, 45's video. I've not seen the Brysons yet. Oh, good. So we're going to be here together, first timers, newbies, cracking our cherry here with the Bryson Gray video. Oh, let me know what other video you're talking about. And if I don't see it in the live chat, please leave the link, or I believe you can leave the link in the comments, and I'll get to it. We got to meet. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe so we don't miss each other. All right. You guys ready? Come on. Tell me yes on the chat. Are you guys ready? Are you distracted? Are you in the bathroom? Are you getting a drink? What are you doing? I'm getting all South Philly on you right now. And I'm not from South Philly, but I do live in Philadelphia, for those who want to know. I had somebody post a comment going, "Hey, Olga." And I think it was on one of the lives. And he's like, "Hey, Olga, I was just there doing a job a couple years ago in Girard Avenue. I think he was building a hotel or something. I forget his name. Sorry, guys. But his YouTube name. And he was like, "If I were you, I'd get out of there." I'm like, "I've been working on it. Florida has been my destination. I was just there in March looking for a place and figuring out where exactly in Florida am I going to go. But meanwhile, I'm holding the fort here." All right. Ready. Pixel's ready. Yes. Awesome. All right. Gemini's ready. Okay. Boom. And I don't like it when I get all quiet and stuff, but still getting acclimated to this new system I'm using. All right, Bryson Gray, X at Tyson James, FBI raid, music video. Let's go.
I went down. Somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta do it. Love it already.
They coming for your rights. Can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? Evidence of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. Torture justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wise Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore.
I don't want to keep pausing, but yeah. Why didn't they raid Clinton? But here's what I want to figure out. Is he just usually just spits out some facts, so I'm sorry, guys. Do you want to see my reaction to this, or would you rather see more of the video? I'll look in the chat. You guys let me know. And I'll switch.
Putting body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit. Okay. It's so crazy they let liberals get away with murder. Did we forget Hillary's emails? They right to serve her. Joel Hunter don't talk business, huh? They some liars. Why did Joe meet Bobby Ulinsky about his deals in China? Hey, who the big guy? Who getting 10%? So much money to Ukraine, how much have we spent? In a recession, never mind, cause they changed what it meant. And they mess with little kids, but you still on the fence.
Okay. When I laugh, guys, it's not necessarily always funny. But this guy is funny. I mean, come on. You can see his body language. He's still being playful with it. That's cool. I really like that. Good for you, Bryson. I think that's like your talent, your specialty. It's magical. It's magical. I love it. Love you, bro. But that right there, like, the hurting the kids. Again, we got to keep saying it, man. And they just keep brushing it off. Anybody says anything like conspiracy theory, it's all there. We know it.
Cause they changed what it meant. And they mess with little kids, but you still on the fence. Hey, be ready for war cause they won't smoke.
So he's definitely talking to the people that were what we were talking about, the cognitive dissonance. This song So far, he's directing it like, hey, like, how much more do you need to know?
We the people. I guess smoking crack is cool, but doing mean tweets is illegal. And they persecute Alex Jones, but you think justice is equal. And this country is ran by demons. It's time to destroy evil.
I 100% agree. I do think these people are evil. And I'm not coming from any religious angle here, guys. But I've seen evil in my life. It does exist. It does exist. And they get off on it. And that's why I'm so gung-ho with this love. I have impacted so many people because of just love. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be anything special or rich or poor. Love really heals and changes. And when people are like, how come you're always in a good mood? How come you're always laughing? I'm telling you, it's the tapping into the love and never wavering from it and not letting anybody take it away from you, because they do that. They get off on it. You know it. I'm sure you've experienced it. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm tired of them calling it a conspiracy and like, oh, you're nuts. It's like they just can't handle it. I get it. I get it.
They coming for your rights. Can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. To the justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wives, Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count.
This should be like the news, guys. And this should be playing everywhere. I mean, look at him. Yeah, where's the list? Maxwell? And what? Isn't it the same judge with this whole thing with Trump? That's another thing that I thought I had it up there on one of the shares I was going to do today about who's the lawyer behind this. That was for Epstein's lawyer. And then, of course, Maxwell. I mean, why is it that they're filming the Alex Jones thing like it's a movie? And yet Maxwell, we have to see drawings. And no one says anything. I mean, everyone says it, but no one's protesting or picketing or anything like that, or not just blowing the internet up with the fact that, hey, you're hiding this. Again, I mean, this is just insane.
Like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit.
Hey, the clean's catching bodies out here hitting licks. Biden fist bumping the Saudis, we ain't innocent. We see Hunter on the laptop getting intimate, but they coming after we the people and it's imminent. What's up with that raid, huh? You think we afraid, huh? You declaring war and we all ready to crusade, huh?
I love this. This is badass. So he's spitting out some facts. He's throwing it. I love it, like fearlessly. And then now it's like, oh, yes, more badasses. That's what we need. I mean, look how well the movie Maverick did. Like, we're not starving. Like, we're not human and need our heroes. Whoa, That got me. Love him. Tyson, baby.
War and they ain't ready for declaring war and we What's up with that raid, huh? You think we afraid, huh? You declaring war and we all ready to crusade, huh? We were made for war and they ain't ready for that fade, huh? Every single snowflake gonna melt when we invade, huh? We want that list and we want every single name. Every single person on it needs to be defamed. Then get the gasoline and get them ready for the flame. But no, you'd rather raid the 45th and point the blame. Bunch of suckers.
They coming for your rights. Can you pay attention?
Bunch of suckers. Oh, guys, look at me. I'm getting all hot. Did you see me taking a break there? Like, I gotta rewind that again.
Then get the gasoline and get them ready for the flame. But no, you'd rather raid the 45th and point the blame. Bunch of suckers.
They coming for your rights. Can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, say they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this, I'm Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. To the justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wise Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit.
He was cute, but yet deep. Then Tyson comes in, knocks it out. Great balance. I love these two together. This was awesome. I thought this was awesome, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the chats. And if you watch this replay, make sure you comment. Let me know. Look at this guy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sometimes you're just left speechless. I mean, they just said it all. Wow. I wonder if I should have watched that video before even highlighting the latest news. But yeah, you guys also heard about the search warrant. The motion was denied, right? I believe the motion was denied. It's all games. It's just like we're all waiting like, oh, what's going to happen? Is it true? Is it real? Again, it's just a movie. A smoke screen. A circus. Don't mean to be repetitive, but Wizard of Oz, anyone? Wizard of Oz? And how many of you know about the guy, the director, the producer of the Wizard of Oz? That all to do with politics. The Tin Man. Anybody know about the Tin Man? Don't look it up. No cheating live. No cheating live. Let me see. I can't wait to. Okay, all right. I'm going to read your chats. And, as far as the whole, Orange Man, good situation, I pray, I send him positive thoughts and energy that the truth always comes out. That's what I ask for. And that those who are innocent be protected. And especially those fighting for fighting for others who need the help. And supporting them in any way I can. Because evil is strong, very strong. And we've let it take over. All right. See, I can get too deep. Earlier today in the live chat, this one, I believe her name was Grandma Holly, I think it was. She has been telling me, I go down the rabbit hole. I like it when you go down the rabbit hole. Okay, Margaret, which we got here, what'd you say? AC Original Constitution. Do you mean the Articles of the Confederation? Oh, I guess that's your guys' your conversation. So I'm looking for your comments about the video, about the music video. Again, you don't have to say anything now. You can come back, leave a comment later. Let's see, Pixel. The track at number 1 on iTunes. Oh, yo, I did see that. Actually, I did, but I didn't watch it. I'm so happy. But don't you remember what happened to him when he did that one video, when Bryson Gray did that video of, was it Let's Go Brandon? And it got taken down or whatnot. I mean, this is just horrific. And it's we can't just say that. We can't just be like, this shouldn't happen, and and let's all like, that's wrong, or no, you're wrong, or the lies of misinformation. They lie all the time. Been lying for decades. Now they've coined this word misinformation, and anything that is not what they say is misinformation. That's so dangerous. That's not just about canceling somebody and their Twitter account. This is massive. And I have to say, some of the happy days are when I see one of those people that are trying to cancel everyone. When they get canceled, they're like, what, me? I'm on the right side. I'm like, I hope you know that one day you think you're on the right side. We'll see if you're on the right side of history. And again, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt real bad. If we're suffering, they're going to suffer more. Trust me. So nice with the bomb emoji. Was that for the video? Awesome, AC Nelson. Pixel fan. I guess I'm missing you guys. I'm missing some of these quotes. Foxtrot, Juliet Bravo, AC Nelson. Wait, oh my God. Welcome. Welcome everybody who's new, who haven't seen them. I haven't seen you. If I missed you, I hope to catch you on the next live. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Until next time. As we get more details, I'll be able to give more of my insight. I'll feel more open to it. But I also have a Subscribe Star that I started specifically so I can talk about things that I can't on these platforms. So the more the merrier. Subscribe. It supports the channel, especially if YouTube is manipulating, controlling, and not being fair. And yeah, because I'm telling you guys, I'm very filtered here. I got my gloves on. I'm very filtered. That's where that's where I can get 100% the way I do when I'm with my clients, friends, family. So I hope to see you there. And until next time, much love, many blessings. And don't believe the hype. Don't buy the bullshit. I'll talk to you soon.